Okay, this video is a continuation of our mathematics review for civil service exams. And this particular topic we'll be discussing is all about age problem. And I have presented this video with a more detailed computation and explanation. So I hope you guys masundan ninyo kung paano solve ng age problem. Hindi naman siya ganun kahirap, but there are situations na medyo may ibang problem is tricky. Okay, so to start with problem number 1. Benji is twice as old as his son Cedric. The sum of their ages is 64. How old are both of them? So from the given formula, so I have come up this data. Okay, we need to scrutinize the very detail of the problem, and I will explain it in detail. Okay, so we will assume here that the age of Cedric is C. So as given here, I made this assumption that Cedric's age is C. Okay. And Benji is twice as old. So assumption of Benji's age as B is equal to 3C. So this will be now our equation number 1. So one of the conditions in the problem is that the sum of their ages is B plus C is 64. So this is now the equation written as this. So this will be now our equation number 2. So based from the equation number 2, we will now apply the data available in order to get the age of one of the unknown. Alright, so apply equation 1 in 2. So 64 plus the age of B, which is 3C, plus C, the age of Cedric. So 64 now is equals to 4C. So getting the value of C, the age of Cedric is C is now written as 64 over 4. So there are 4 C's in 64. So the age of Cedric is 16. And now, so the question is how old are both of them? So if Cedric is 16 years old and Benji has this equation 3C. So 3 multiplied by 16 is equals to 48 years old. So this is now the age of Benji. Okay, so we'll be moving on to the next problem. Okay, Karen is 6 years older than Nina. 5 years from now, the sum of their ages will be 52. So how old are both of them? So again, given from the problem, so I have this table. So I hope you guys can follow through with this. So assumptions here that the age of Nina is N and the age of Karen is letter K. Okay. So from this given problem, we have two set of times. We have the present time and we have the future time, which is 5 years from now. Okay. So at present time, the age of Nina is N, and the age of Karen, which is 6 years older, so is N plus 6. So in the future, 5 years from now, the age of Karen is written as N plus 5. So this is now our equation number 1. And the age of Karen 5 years from now is the N plus 6, which is her present age, plus 5, which is 5 years from now. So this will be now our equation number 2. So considering the future times, one of the conditions is that 5 years from now, the sum of their ages. So we have to sum up the ages 5 years from now for both Nina and Karen, which is equal to 52. So this is our equation number 3, right? So we will supply the data from equations 1 and 2, apply it to equations number 3. So from equation 1, n plus 5 plus the age of Karen from 5 years from now is n plus 6 plus 5 is equals to 52. So this is now our equation number 4. Okay. So we will compute equation number 4 from the given problem. So I have presented this for you to really understand the groupings of the ages. So n plus 5 is the age of Nina and the age of Karen. So from the given value, we have to, the age of Karen is the Nina's age plus 6, and 5 years from now, so we'll add 5. Okay, so equals 52 here. So we will obtain the n plus 5. I'll just in detail manipulate the age of Karen. So n plus 5 plus 6, I mean the plus 5, so plus 52. So again, n plus 5, so the age of Karen is n plus 11 equals to 52. So tanggalin ko lang lahat yung mga brackets sa mga parentheses. So n plus 5, then n plus 11 is equals to 52. So combining similar terms, we have 2n, which is equal to 52. So the 5 here transposed to the other side of the equation would be minus 5. And the plus 11 here going to the right side of the equation, which is minus 11. So n now is equals to 52 minus 5 minus 11 is equals to 36. So we will just bring the 2 over to 36. So n is equals to 18. So the age of Nina, which is n, is equals to 18. And the age of Karen, which is equals to n plus 6 is equals to 18 plus 6 is equals to 24. So this is now the answer. Okay, next problem. Sarah is twice as old as Jimmy. So 3 years ago, the sum of their ages is 39. So the question is, how old are both of them now? Okay. From the given problem, I have also prepared this table. So we will assume the age of Jimmy is J and the age of Sarah is S. So in this given problem, we have two different time. We have the present time and the 3 years ago, which is the past time. Okay. So at present time, the age of Jimmy is assumed as J. And the age of Sarah, which is given in the problem, twice as old as Jimmy is equal to J times 2 or 2J. So this is the form. And 3 years ago, the sum of their ages is 39. So the age of Jimmy, which is J minus 3, is now our equation 1. Why J minus 3? Because the age of Jimmy 3 years ago, so we have to deduct 3. Same as with the age of Sarah, which is 2J minus 3. And this is now our equation number 2. Okay. So considering the conditions 3 years ago, the given problem has the condition that the sum of their ages is 39. So the age of Jimmy 3 years ago plus the age of Sarah 3 years ago is equals to 39. So this is now our equation number 3. So we will just supply the data, which is equations 1 and equations 2 in equation 3. So the equation 3 as provided here will now be J minus 3 plus 2J minus 3 is equals to 39. So with this data, so I have to call this equation number 4. So moving forward, we have to compute equation number 4. So J minus 3 plus 2J minus 3 is equals to 39. So we will just remove the parentheses. So J minus 3 plus 2J minus 3 is equals to 39. So combining similar terms, J plus 2J is equals to 2J. And the 39, so equals 39. So this number here, the minus 3 here, and the minus 3 here, we will just be putting this to the right side of the equation. So the 39 will now become plus 6. So 3J is equals to 45. So solving for the value of J, which is 45 over 3 is equals to 15. So therefore, the age of Jimmy, which is J, is equals to 15. And the age of Sarah, S, which is 2J, is equals to 2 times 15 is equals to 30. So these are the two answers. Okay. So moving forward, again, here's the problem. Simon is 4 years old, 4 years older than Jim. The sum of their ages is 52. So how old is Simon? So we are just looking here for the age of Simon. Okay, from the given problem, so the age of Jim is assumed as J. So I did not prepare any table here because there are only one condition, so only one particular time which is present. And the age of Simon here is 4 years older than Jim, so it is written as J plus 4. So this is now our equation 1. And the sum of their ages is 52. So 52 plus the age of Jim is J, plus the age of Simon is J plus 4. Okay, so that's our equation number 2. Okay. From that equation, we will just apply equation 1 and 2. So 52 now is equals to J plus J plus 4. So ilanggan ko lang yung parentheses. So j plus 4. So 52 is, I have to transpose 4, i-combine ko sa 52 sa maging minus 4. So equals to 2j because we have j plus j, so 2j. So 52 minus 4 is 48. So over 2 to get to j. So j is 24. So this is the age of Jim. But the problem is looking for the age of Simon, which is j plus 4. So the age of Simon is 24, which is the age of Jim plus 4, j plus 4. So the age of Simon is 28 years old. Here. Next. Okay, this problem, Alan is 5 times as old as Leah. 5 years from now, he will be 3 times as old. So how old is Alan? Okay. So in this particular problem, so there are 2 sets of time. We have the present time and the future time, which is 5 years from now. So assumptions, age of Leah is L. Okay, the age of Alan is A. So I will just get the first names so that hindi kayo malilito. Will not create confusions. Okay. So at present, the age of Leah is considered assumed as L. And the age of Alan, as written in the problem, is 5 times as old as Leah. So it's 5 times L or just 5L. So 5 years from now, okay, so this is medyo tricky. 5 years from now, so we will just write the age of Leah is L plus 5. So that is our equation 1. And the age of Alan, which is 5L, compared to the age of Leah, so plus 5. So it's 5L plus 5. Okay, that's our equation number 2. And the conditions 5 years from now, in the age of Alan, okay, which is from equation number 2, the age of Alan 5 years from now column is 5L plus 5 is equals to, ang sabi kasi, he will be 3 times as old. So referring to the age of Leah 5 years from now. So the age of Leah 5 years from now, which is L plus 5, we will just multiply it by 3 because 3 times the age as old. So 5L plus 5, the age of Alan, is equals to 3 times the age of Leah, which is the L plus 5. So that is equation number 3. So compute equation number 3. So 5L plus 5 equals to 3 times L plus 5. So we will just write again the age of Alan. And on the right side, we will just multiply 3 times L plus 3L plus 3 times 5 is equals to 15. Okay. So I am just combining here. The next step is combining similar terms. So the 5L sa left and the 3L sa right. So just transpose it. So it becomes 5L minus 3. And the 15 on the right, which is 3L plus 15. So the 15 here, this one, i-write na natin sa baba. And the 5 here sa left, i-minus natin sa right. Because this is what we call combining similar terms. So 5L minus 3L is equals to 2L, which is equals to 10. So L is equals to 10 over 2, which is 5. So this is the age of Leah. But the problem is looking for the age of Alan, which is 5L. So the age of Alan is equals to 5 times 5, which is 25. So this is the answer. Next. Philip is twice as old as Ben. If 5 is subtracted from Philip's age and 10 is added to Ben's age, then their ages will be equal. So, pakitandaan po yung conditions ha, because this is for tricky, hindi na siya medyo simple lang. May pagka, madali naman siya intindihan. The question is, how old are both of them? So, this is from the given problem. I have come up this table. So, we have two different times, one single time only, and the other one is condition. So, we have the present time, and the other one is a condition. Okay, so we will assume the age of Ben is letter B, and the age of Philip is letter P. And then at present time, the age of Ben is B, and it says that the age of Philip at present time is twice as Ben, so it is written as 2B. So what is the conditions? First condition is if 5 is subtracted from Philip's age, so what is Philip's age is 2B. So 2B minus 5, so that is the subtraction, minus 5. So this one equation. And the other condition is if 10 is added to Ben's age, the age of Ben is B. So B plus 10. Okay. So these are our two equations from the given condition. And the other condition is that if 5 is subtracted, so ito ho yun, and 10 is added, so their ages now are equal. So itong age ni Ben at saka ni Philip's conditions na yan is equal. So meaning to say, equation 1 is equal to equation 2. That is our equation 3. So we will just put the data. Equation 1 is B plus 10 is equals to 2B minus 5. Right. So we will just compute. Okay. From the given condition, so B plus 10 is equals to 2B minus 5. So just combine similar terms. Itong B, nilagay ko sa kanan. So itong minus 5, nilagay ko sa kaliwa. So yung 10 dito, we'll just put it 10 here. Then the 5 here will be transposed to the left. So it will become plus 5. This one. So the 2B here is just put it under. Then the B here is equals to minus B. So B now, 2B minus B is equals to just B. And the 10 plus 5 is equals to 15. So this is the age of Ben. So the age of Ben is 15. And the age of Philip, which is 2B, this the condition is 2B ang kanyang edad. So 2 times 15 is equals to 30. So that is the answer.